It's that time weekend. I'm Chef Nicolas, and let's just jump into it. Honestly, I'm gonna have to say I wasn't that inventive this week. Yeah, that's a lot. I did have to take care of doing a couple parties this week, so there was that, which was really cool. Anyway, business is good. So let's start with the first dish. Tasmanian pepper berry, blueberry, stewed pork belly. Yeah. Now, if this is the first time using or ever heard of Tasmanian pepper. Sorry, I'm mixing the blueberries here. Thing is, it's actually kind of like Szechuan pepper. So if you have this and just have it, straight, it actually makes your tongue numb and it lasts for quite a while, longer than Szechuan pepper. So what's interesting about Tasmanian peppercorn, or berry, Tasmanian peppercorn berry, geez, there we go. Oh, what a mouthful, I swear. If you cook it in a liquid, any kind of liquid, it actually starts to turn into a sponge and actually imparts the flavor of whatever the liquid you're making, which is a very interesting thing, and it takes away that numbing feeling it happens to your tongue and your throat, which is really cool. And obviously that's what I was going for. So with proceeding here, I seared the pork belly. Of course, I portioned out in small portions because I did want this to cook rather fast. So that's why I cut it in small portions. So I seared it, put it into a pot with some white wine confit, garlic, Tasmanian peppers, and then blueberries, of course. And then I cooked it on top of a lid, and I did stewing instead of braising, because you know what's stewing? It's on top of the stove for at least about 2 hours. I spent 2 hours on doing that. Then the rest I got blanched purple asparagus. See, I blanched it and it didn't even keep its color. It just lost its color. Like, stupid. And then I got, yeah, I know, and this is like another berry. Golden berry, which also is called various other names. Ground cherries. I like to call it like that because I keep calling everything berry, berry, berry. We got 3 B's here. The blueberry, the Tasmanian pepperberry, and then we got the golden berry. But seriously, so I got the golden berry and I boiled it and then I just pureed it and plated it up and boom, 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 bop. I'd have to say this is probably the one I was more curious about. It was the stuffed chicken, which this has been marinating in my head for a while. I've been wanting to do this and I was like, waiting for some good rhubarb to come, and then I was at my friend's house. Just gonna get this reaction. Celebrating my fiance's birthday, and there was rhubarb there, and I was like, oh, let's get some rhubarb. So I got the rhubarb, cut it into pieces, and then I threw it into the pan and turned it into a paste, kept cooking it until it was like really thick, so I could pipe it into a chicken. And of course I seared the chicken beforehand. Well, I got color on the chicken. Then I cut a little hole in there and stuffed it up with rhubarb. So if it was too, loose, obviously it would come out. So that's why it was important to turn it into a paste, because then you would not have whatever it is. And what else I threw into the rhubarb is, of course, salt and sugar. And then, let's see, this little spicy Melkep. I got this from Australia a couple years ago. I haven't used it yet, and now I finally used it because I thought it was an interesting flavor, which I should just mention because I don't remember what it tasted like, so I'll just taste it right here in a moment. Oh. It tastes like pea powder with a slight sweetness to it, and oh, there's another flavor. Kind of like a wheat taste to it as well, like dry wheat. And then berries. Ugh. Disgusting. It was good in the rhubarb. And then I threw some coriander to make it savory rhubarb. And right next to the chicken, I placed some potatoes, which I sliced very thinly, and just added some oil and salt. And yeah, it was pretty simple at that. So while that was in the oven, I got radishes and quartered those. And then what was left over, the rhubarb, I just finished in the pan real quickly so it could actually impart some flavor in it. Yes, it wasn't spicy. You know how like radishes, it's really spicy. Well, it's not as spicy. And then I just plated it up, boom, 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 bop. Now for my elk dish, which I have never actually made elk on my channel yet. Of course I have made elk in the past. So I got flat iron elk, and I'll be honest here, I literally seared it beforehand and I was like, wait a second, what am I doing? Why don't I just, you know, wrap it up? So I started turning it up and then wrapped it with prosciutto, and then I threw it into the oven so it would keep its shape, which I thought was going to look really cool that way. In the last minute, I came out with this idea of getting melon and some lemongrass, and then I just cut it up and threw it into the pan, and so it would get a lot of the lemongrass flavor to it. And then while that was in the oven and I was making my glaze, what I did was I got spring onions and acorn squash, and of course threw that in the oven. Oh, and then I just plated it up, boom, 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 boom. And the last moment I glazed the prosciutto to give it a little more glossy color to it, because I thought it looked cool that way, because it looks boring when it's just as is. Now for my last dish, my client actually loves to have potatoes. He loves potatoes, so I was like, all right, let's just do some, you know, potatoes, you know, potato salad at least. So I boiled potatoes, of course, you know, ho-ho, cooled them down with some water, and then I had strawberry vinaigrette, which I dressed it with that, with chopped up endives and alien tomatoes. Added in some micro arugula to give it some color, because it was pretty boring at that point. Yeah, that was my dish on that. A pretty simple week, what can I say? Easy. Alright guys, you know the drill by now. I'm Chef Nicolas. Don't forget to click the like button if you like this video, which would be awesome, right? Because it does help this, you know, channel a lot, you know. And then, of course, if you want to follow us on our page, which you can just click over there, which will take you to our page, and click the like button and boomba, which we post every Wednesday. Now, I should mention, I have revamped my website, informationcuisine.com, which is why you'll see the logo. It will take you to that page, which is pretty cool. I'm glad I got to bring that back. It's been a while since I've used that. I stopped posting there for 2 years. I didn't see any benefit on it, and then I was like, huh, I guess I should start using a Facebook pixel. Been doing Facebook ads, and I haven't done any Facebook pixel for at least 1.5 years now. Yeah, I know. I did a no-no. Boo-boo. I didn't see a point collecting the data. There was no point of collecting data, but I didn't realize it's to help understand you guys and bring you guys back, so if you guys are interested in my content, you get to watch it more. But I didn't see it that way. I was more like, because, okay, let me just say, I'm interacting with my clients, right? And I ask a lot of questions, so I'm getting the information what I need to know about my clients from there by just having conversations. So me getting it online, I didn't even think twice about it. I was like, why do I need to get more information about my clients? I already know about my clients and why I'm getting customers and why they keep picking me. But then I see that if you want to re-bring the people that like your content, you need to be using a Facebook pixel. And I'm like, dang it, didn't know that. Analytics. Some people like myself don't listen. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening. Peace.